What's up, guys? I'm SaltEMike, and this is your Star Citizen Week in Review for October 18th, 2021. We are definitely in the post-CitizenCon content drought, but 315 is kind of a nice touch, and I have a channel announcement to share with you guys. All that and more on today's Week in Review. And if this is your first week in review, this is where I take all the official news from Star Citizen and Cloud Imperium games and put it into one video and just share my opinions on those things as well. Also, I do live stream on Twitch every day but Monday, so I can get this video out to you guys starting at around 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. But before we get into the Star Citizen stuff, I do want to share that channel update with you and just kind of get it out of the way. I made a new channel. It's called SaltEMike 2. It's basically kind of curated live stream content and having a place for it on YouTube. So I don't just play Star Citizen on my live streams. I play other games like New World, and I've been really getting into Formula 1 in the most recent weeks. So a place for that, but also a place, and I think this is the things that viewers of this channel would be interested in, the initial reactions to, I don't know, like an ISC or an SCL or calling all devs. My first thought in the moment, I don't watch them before I watch the live stream, before I watch them on my live stream typically. So it'd be a perfect place for you guys to see my initial thoughts, and then you kind of get my thoughts after I've really thought about things for a while and talked to other people and formulated an opinion that way for this video. So that will be that, SaltEMike 2, and yeah, link will be in the description, and if you ever go to the homepage of the YouTube channel, it should be there as well. So feel free to subscribe to that. We already have my reactions to some of the CitizenCon panels, and also some reactions to videos made by other content creators on YouTube. So yeah, it should be pretty cool, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, make sure you guys hit up that channel, and as always, leave a like, comment, and all those things on this video. So without further ado, let's jump into the patch notes. We don't have a lot to get through. As I mentioned earlier, this is the post-CitizenCon drought, so the only thing that we have today is a couple patch notes and some other updates. So starting out with 3.15L, the thing that I do want to point out, because I haven't done the official 3.15 patch notes video yet, because I don't really feel like we have 3.15 yet. Still seems like they're kind of jamming things into it. Pledge items are lost on death right now. So your subscriber items, your rewards that you got for certain pledge milestones, things like that, are all losable and lootable in 3.15. It's in the known issues list because CIG wants to create a solution for the issue. It isn't necessarily a problem that you lose the item, I don't think, but it is an item that you paid real money for. So I imagine most people don't want to lose things like that, right? So for now, if you lose the item in the game, you don't lose it on your account, so it will be there for future patches or resetting your account. And that is the main way to get your items back at the moment until CIG comes up with some sort of solution. Also, they did an inventory and looting pass in patch L. The Knickknacks app is sorting like categories alphabetically. They tried to make interaction with magazines better, but this is probably, for me, the worst of all the looting experiences I've had so far in the PTU, and it's already incredibly clunky. So this is very, very bad. It sometimes is impossible to get to one of the magazines without like looking at a super weird and awkward angle to try to get it out, and the attachment to the armor just is offset. It's just, this is post-L patch, I'm saying these things. So this is still requiring a lot of work to get proper, I think. They did a law system update, so they made it so anytime that you do a criminal action on another player, a real player, not an NPC, that player will have to report that action in order to give you a crime stat. It's not done automatically anymore. Moving on to 3.15M, this was a pretty small patch. They mentioned issue council improvements, so you can edit your issue council before it's confirmed. You cannot delete it, though. In future improvements, they want to allow the deletion of an issue council report before it's confirmed, as well as any comments. Another inventory polish pass, that's hard to say. Another inventory polish pass. They removed chat. They need about, I think, 300 more of these passes. It's still really rough at the moment. Arena Commander and Star Marine actor status, they removed it because it makes no sense to be drunk there. It's kind of weird, right? And then they did a 400i polish pass, increased the capacitor pool, and a number of other minor changes. This patch was incredibly crashy. So I think most people reported a large number of 30,000 or 30K errors, and I am no different. So I'm very much looking forward to this week and any fixes that come, and just a bit more stability, because I think 3.15 is incredibly different and exciting, and I haven't had more fun in a Star Citizen patch than this one. So just hoping that we can get some stability, and it might be really cool. Arena Commander and the Star Marine playtest, they did one this past weekend. Yeah, I mean, this means something to me because those game modes are pretty outdated and mostly are just kind of left alone. So it's good to see that they're focusing on that a little bit. Now for other updates. 3.15 and beyond weapon changes. Yogi posted on a thread explaining their current work on just ship weapons. So they're now defining weapon purpose, meaning that some weapons will be anti-fighter, some will be anti-capital, some will be anti-personnel, they mentioned. This also means that there will be differences in the grades of weapons. So an A grade versus a C grade in the same category, it should all have some different feels to it. And for me, the big kicker is laser repeaters versus cannons. I think the game's meta is really strong in the direction of laser repeaters. So I think this is really important, that they don't want these metas, they want situational metas, I guess. And right now, laser repeaters are so overall better for most situations that it doesn't really make sense. So looking forward to seeing what they do with that. Then we had a sneak peek. This appears to be an Area 18 hospital that's being worked on, I guess, for 3.16. Lore post. There was an advocacy archive, which is like messages from advocacy members. So if you guys are interested in that, link will be in the description for the lore post. 400i feedback thread. There's a feedback thread for every ship that comes in the game. This is no different, and this is the only ship in 3.15. So if you have anything that you want to sound off on, that is the place to do it. Again, link will be in the description. And the last thing is the full CitizenCon live stream has now been reposted on YouTube. So if you know, the little in between the panels, Lando interactions, things like that, those are all there now. Because if you just watched previously, it was only the panels, so you didn't really get the live stream experience. So that'll do it for this week's video. We really don't have a lot to get through because it is post CitizenCon, and that's kind of what happens. But again, if you haven't yet, please give me some love on that SaltEMike 2 channel, and give me any feedback on it. What kind of things do you want to see there? This is like a whole new frontier for me. It's not something that I normally do, but I am looking to spend more time cutting up my live streams and putting those kind of things in there, as well as making more YouTube content dedicated for this channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and hit subscribe if you're interested in more Weeks in Review, and I will catch you guys next week. Thanks for watching.